How do you make your first million in Star Citizen if you only have a starter ship? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I would do it. I'm going to show you how I would make my first million in Star Citizen. I'm going to start off here with my Aurora MR. Going to use this little ship to get our first million in Star Citizen. We're not really going to use the ship since these ships are pretty outdated and you can't really make a lot of money with them. But at least they have a quantum drive and will allow you to go places, right? So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. The first thing that I will do if I have a starter ship is I would change my location. I would either go to R-Corp, which is the planet right here. If you zoom out all the way, you can go to R-Corp or Microtech. Microtech is all the way here, right? So just look for those planets, and then I would look for a mission that will say, basically, let me just quickly go here to my mission. I would go look for a mission, boarding action in progress. This will give us some starting capital. Since we're going to need this, eventually we're going to need about 80,000 to be able to start up. This will give us a good chunk of change to start with, right? Plus we've got the call to arms mission here as well. You can find this mission in mercenary tab. So just under here, sometimes it doesn't spawn, just wait a little bit and it will spawn for you. So I'm quickly gonna head over to this mission location and then we'll start earning some money so that we can have some capital to start with. So let me quickly head out. We're at the mission location. We're slowly going to go towards it. There should spawn 2 NPC ships. This is probably the biggest hurdle to get over. Since we are in such a little ship, it might be super difficult to get over the 2 ships and kill them. But we'll definitely try our best. We'll see what we can do with them, or at least against them. But you'll see there's a big ship here. Do not shoot the big ship. This is the ship that we're going to be boarding for some money, right? So we're just going to wait here. You can already see their vectors. Let's quickly see here. They're quite strong. So we need to take care of them. Just going to slowly strafe to the right and a little bit upwards, and then use my roll to approach them. Just quickly gonna try and finish them off. Not pushing forward anymore, I'm just leaving it. Going to try to keep my fire consistently on him. Okay. Boosting. He's a Vanguard though, so it's gonna take a while. Wonder what the other one is. Also a Vanguard, which is kinda nuts for this mission. I'm keeping all my power to shields here at the moment. But it's going to be quite a long fight since they're so big. Just strafing towards his ass, right? While boosting. Trying to keep those shields down. Finally, got its shields down with our little baby repeaters. See if we can actually destroy him now. There we go. Our first one is down. Super difficult fight, right? It's like kind of crazy how difficult it is. Now we still need to deal with the other one, which is also a really big ship. So it's gonna probably take a minute. So let me quickly deal with this. Finally, we got him. Now all that we need to do is head over to the big ship, right? That took quite a while, not gonna lie. Especially for such a little ship. Plus you need to constantly strafe up and to the left. Or to the right if you want to. So you just strafe upwards by pressing spacebar. Use D and you slowly go and you turn your nose towards them. Every now and then you press E or Q to roll. So it was quite difficult to do, but we managed to do it. Luckily they had distortion and it doesn't really penetrate your shields, right? So just keep your shields up. But it was a very nice encounter. Hopefully they don't spawn 2 vanguards for you, but I think it's probably all the same. Now we need to enter the hangar here. There is a ship for us, but I'm just gonna park right next to the ship. See if we can enter through this door right here. And then we should be able to claim all of the bounties. So you should bring a gun and an armor set. Maybe some mates if you're going to get hurt. Probably gonna get hurt here and there. So let's quickly get out and see if we can clear the ship and claim our money. Let's open up the door. Okay. Got my little LMG here. You don't need the LMG, any gun will do. They're not too crazy. They can be. See if we can clear this ship. Just take your time. So you don't get domed. We need to kill 14 people. I'll quickly do that. Plus you can get the armor if you want to. Okay, let's go up again. There is a piece of glass that you can hide around. Oh, this guy just pushed up. You can take these armor sets if you want to. If you're still in this current patch, you can just quickly loot them. You can say loot. Place the yellow arrow at the top. Vehicle, and you can just move the undersuit into the vehicles. And the gun. And you should be able to save it in the ship. Once you want to leave, you can just claim the armor and so forth. So I'm quickly gonna loot a little bit here. I just want this guy's helmet actually. Nothing too crazy. But you can definitely loot an armor set. Holy. That kinda gave me a fright. Not gonna lie, I jumped a little bit. We just can't really heal. Let me just take my gun here. Oh, there's another guy. Well, at least they show up here. I don't think he should be able to shoot me through the glass. Here we go. Looks like they're all coming to me at least. I just want to heal myself. Auto. Did get a big injury in my chest there, but we're all good to go now. Let's quickly look for the other 6 and then we're done with this mission. You can also sell the armor if you want to, but I'll quickly see if I can find the others. And there we go. We got everything cleared. Now we're all good to go. I'm just quickly going to heal my wounds in this ship. This does have a medical bed. But now we have some starting capital. You probably have a little bit of extra money laying around here and there. But now we've gained a little bit of extra more money. I already have quite a bit. But we've made a little bit here. Now we can go to the next step of our mission. I'll probably meet you there. Before we head to the next step, you can also use the ship instead of your little Aurora. I'm just going to use the ship to head to the station, so that we can start with our next step to make money. Since we've got a little bit of startup money now, we should be pretty decent, I hope. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do a little bit more missions. Maybe 2 of these will set you straight so that you have enough money. But I'm quickly gonna use this little ship that we've got here for free, since it's way better than our other one. I'm going to set a course to Hurston. So let's quickly take a look here. I'm gonna click Hurston, zoom out a little bit. We're gonna head to Hull L1, then zoom in. Well, is it Hull L1? Yeah, we're gonna head to Hull L1. Look on the side here. There should be a station right here. Press R and we should be able to set our course. I'll probably meet you guys over there so that we can start renting a Catty Black and a rock so that we can go mine to make extra money. I'll show you exactly how to do it and how much you can make in about 2 hours. We just arrived at the space station. If you don't know where we went, I went to Hurl. Let me just zoom out. I went to Hurston. And then just to the side of Hurston is Hurl L1. And if you keep zooming in, you'll eventually see a space station right here. Green Glade Station. You can also just search it up here. Like just type in green, I believe, and you can just tap it and set your route. So I'm quickly going to land on the station and then we're going to go to the refining area where we can rent a rock and a Catty Black so that we can go mine and make our first million that way. You should be able to do it in 1 day depending on how much playtime you have. So let me quickly show you how to go mine and so forth. And let's see if we can make our first million in Star Citizen. I am already a millionaire here. Probably the only place where I'm a millionaire. But we can definitely make a million in 1 day. If we have like 3 hours, I believe, we can definitely make it. So let me quickly show you how to do it. Here we're at the station here at the terminals. Just quickly gonna show you where the refinery deck is, or at least how to get there. Maybe you don't know, right? Since you're new. So we just landed. We're just gonna go straight here and make our way there. As you can see here, it's like almost yellow doors. We'll say elevator. We're gonna click here. Just call and hope. Sometimes these elevators can be bugged if you don't know, but most of the time they're decent and they will show up. So refinery, we're going to the refinery right here. We quickly gonna buy something. Bring about 80,000 credits so that we can buy everything, and then we'll probably make a million with those 80,000 credits, right? If we don't die. But yeah, don't worry about dying at the moment. We'll be okay. We'll be able to recover everything if we die. So let me quickly head over to this services area here. And the first thing that we're going to do is rent a couple of things. We'll sort out the armor in a minute. We basically want to buy this suit as well. But we're first going to rent everything, and the suit is secondary, right? So we can go here, and then we want to rent a little rock. So a Grey Cat rock here. I'm going to rent one just for 1 day. Okay, we've got our first rock, and then we want to rent the Catty Black. I already have one in my hangar, so I'm not going to waste my money by renting it, but it is 52,000. That's why we need to starting up money, right? So you're going to rent this as well, and then we want to buy a suit of armor that will protect us against heat, and you can see there it is. But we can just go to this terminal here. I've been broke, because we're going to be broke after this. So rent the suit first, since this is the most important one. You can use a regular helmet if you want to. So I'm quickly going to buy this one, and I'm going to buy the helmet as well, but you don't have to if you don't want to, just for in case. Now we can press I, or however it is in that patch. Then I'm just going to equip my armor and just equip the rest of the things that you want. I'm just going to equip my med pains, also my gun. You never know, right? But we won't be able to equip everything, I think. You can actually carry all the ammo. Kind of interesting. And then the rest is fine. Got everything. Now make sure you can buy cruises. I don't think you can buy cruises here. Let me just see. Cruise. Oh, you can buy them. Buy like 5 of these or 6. I'm just gonna buy 11. Since you're going to get thirsty while mining out there. So just buy a couple of them. Throw them into your suit or wherever you can. I'm gonna store my med paints therein as well. So we've got a couple of those. We're all good to go. Now we can make our way back to the space station. Or the port, right? Okay, we're at the terminals. Let's quickly get our Cutty Black. And then we're going to go set our spawn on Serpent Station, I believe. Something like that. I'll quickly show you in the Moby Glass. But just retrieve and we're going to make our way back. Hangar 4 for me. I'll quickly go to my Cutty Black and then I'll show you where to go set your spawn. So if we die, we're not in trouble, right? Since sometimes things happen. So Hangar 4. Quickly go to my hangar and then I'll meet up with you. Okay, at my Cutty Black, let's quickly get in the seat and then I'll show you where the station is located as well. So you might not know, but it's quite easy to find once you get used to the game and how it works. Okay, F2 to open up the map. Now we're gonna head over to Hurston. Just zoom out with scroll wheel, double click Hurston and then zoom in a little bit. We're going to go to Everest Harbor. I think I said Serpent Station previously. It's Everest Harbor. Excuse me. So just press R and we're going to head over there and set our spawn. And then we'll start mining. Okay, we're approaching the station. We're just quickly going to land here. Then we'll make our way in and see the security is scanning me already. And just head back down here. I don't want to get a crime stat again. I already got one from running from them. So yeah, we're just gonna land. Then we'll make our way to the medical area. Okay, we're at the terminals here. Let's quickly go to the medical area just so that I can show you where to put your regen, right? So there's medical. You can see it's green. Okay, move forward and then we can set our spawn. Nothing too crazy. Here's the terminals. Just make sure you set it here, since if you die from heat exhaustion, you're always good to go. You can just call your Aurora and head back to your ship. So let's go pick up our rock at a mining station. I'll show you how to do that as well now. We're just quickly going to call my Cutty Black again, and then we'll head out. Okay, we're inside our Cutty Black. Now we want to open up our map again, F2, right? We're going to go to Aberdeen, double click Aberdeen. Then we're going to go to a mining station. I just chose Northgard here. As you can see, it's a mining station. I'll quickly head over there and then we can go retrieve our little rock. We finally arrived. We want to look for the little blue patch just to land next to it so that we can get our rock. Take out our landing gear. Then we can start mining once we have it. It's going to land close by here. Nothing too crazy. There's a bunch of other ships here, but hopefully they're friendly. Since pirates sometimes can't pirate your little rock, but we're all good here now. Let's get off and then we'll leave our ramp open, but just check your ship afterwards if there's anything suspicious on your ship, right? So we leave it open so that we can get a rock into it. Just head for this little tower here. So that we're all good. We're on the planet now that has the most like nodes for mining. The best nodes for Hedonite. So this is why we have this armor, since this planet is very hot. Let's quickly see here. Can we retrieve our little rock? Gotta get the rock. You can see we've got 24 hours with it. So deliver. Request. There we go. Retrieve. There we go. There's our little vehicle. Let's quickly put it in our Cutlass Black. And hopefully this will be a smooth experience for you. Sometimes it can be a little bit buggy here and there. Let's just drive here. Get in. Press R. This is CFR. You can press M to activate mining mode. I'm just seeing if my arm works. It does. So we don't have to reclaim our ship. Well, our little rock. Just activate it and deactivate it by pressing M. Since you want it to be in this position, not in the upright position, so that you can fit it into the cutter's back. Now we just need to be careful. We need to reverse a little bit. I'm not the best at driving in, obviously. You can see. But we'll make it work. Just have to. Just make sure I don't bump my arm. Okay. I to deactivate, and then we can get out. Now we can close. Remember to check your ship for any intruders. So you can see nobody's laying down here. Always check the turret. So see if this chair is still here. If it still is, then you're good. Check the baits. And nobody can hide on your ship. Also check your pilot seat. So we're all good. Nobody's on the ship. Let's quickly go and go mine. Activate my engines. I'm quickly going to get out of the atmosphere here, since we do not want to mine close to a base, since people will find us and then they can raid us while we basically mining. So I'll quickly head back up to the planet and we'll look for a spot where we can mine. Okay, we just traveled to OM3 here. Now we're going to make our way down to somewhere where there's not a lot of players around, right? We want to stay clear of any mining outposts or so forth. So I'm just going to make my way down here to the planet, and I'll probably meet you on the ground. Finally, in atmosphere, just take a look at these, the alt meter right here, right? The altitude meter. Just make sure you keep an eye on it. Sometimes you can't see the planets and how close you are to the ground. When it hits 0, you're basically going to hit the ground, right? So just pay attention to that thing. Quickly going to make my way down and then start scanning. Okay, we're finally on the ground. So when you start scanning for rocks, you want to stay about here and there, just above the ground. But we already found a couple of things here, but this is not the minables that we're looking for. We want to ping with tab right, and once we find something, you'll see it will either be under 8 kilometers. So we're going to look for 8 kilometers away. Otherwise the minables is not correct. Otherwise they're way too big. So when you start scanning, you want to look for something that's 8 away, thereabout. So I'm quickly gonna start driving along the surface of the planet or flying along it, and as I go I'll start pinging. You can just use tab to do it. So I'll quickly do this until we find our minables. There's 9. I found the one that's 9. Let's quickly see. There's 8. I'll probably go to both just to make sure. Anything under 8 is decent that we can go to. And this one is closer, but we'll probably go to the one that's 8 first. Now we found one under 2. We found a bunch here. This should be the correct one. Let's quickly take a look. Here is another one here. Under 1,000. I think we found a bunch here. Here we go. So we found a bunch here. Little ones. Just gonna press V so that we can scan one of them. We're looking for Heronite. We're scanning. Let's quickly see what this is. This is Heronite. So quite a bit of them. I'm quickly gonna land the ship. And then we can start mining. Just pretty nice. We got a big pile of them. Okay, all landed. Let's quickly turn off the engines and then we get out. Get the ramp. And then I'll quickly show you how to mine. Get in the driver's seat. See if we can make it out at least. A little bit rocky. Okay, but all good. Now to mine, all that you need to do is press M. Now there's 2 modes. You've got the mining mode, and if you right click, you go to extraction mode. But I'm going to right click again to fracture. Now you can see we've scanned this. We can activate the laser by clicking, And then we can alt scroll to increase the power, or we can alt scroll to decrease the power. We want to keep it in the green, so I'll quickly crack the first one with you, and then I'll crack the rest, and we'll scoop up everything, and then we'll move on to the next one. The servers are pretty cooked, so I'm being very careful today. Since it's free fly, right? Need to be very careful. My ship already blew up while I was trying to do this. I flew here with everything and my ship blew up. That's why I've got a different gun on my back. Had to rebuy everything. So just be careful, but there you go. We're in the green here, right? And there we go. Now you can see the gems will lay on the ground. Now you can just right click. And you can start extracting them into your cargo hold of the little rock. You should see it fill up here and there on the left hand side on the UI. And then we can start cracking the rest. So I'll quickly do the rest as well, and then we'll look for more. Okay, I'm quickly going to do all of these. I'll be right back. Okay, we're just about halfway with the rock. Well, just over, almost full. The next patch will probably be full, and I'm just picking up the little stragglers here, but I'm quickly gonna put the rock into the cutty, and then we'll look for more. So pretty decent. That was about 20 minutes, I think, of just scooping up everything. So pretty decent. So let's quickly get on the cutty. Hopefully we're okay here. I'll just do third person. For now, just make sure I don't hit my mining arm. There we go. Engines off, and let's go to the next batch. I think there's one close by. I'm quickly gonna look. I found some under 2k. So I think it needs to be under 4k. I think I said 8 previously. I think it needs to be under 4. Believe. We've got like 3, 4. This pile is too small. Let me just see if I can find a bigger one. So under 4k. It needs to be under 4k. I haven't done this in a minute, so sometimes you just forget, right? And then as you do it, you realize, oh, it's like 5. So nothing too crazy. Maybe I'll just take this since I'm almost full. Where did they go now? Here they are. Let me just quickly scan them, see what they are. Sometimes if you can't scan, just cycle the scan. So it's head and night. I'm quickly gonna land. Just cycle the scan if you can't scan. And then you should be good. Go land it. Let's quickly get out. Jeez, each time I go out, I've got some PTSD from things blowing up. Hopefully we're okay here. See if we can mine this quickly. I already showed you how, so I'm not going to do it again. I'm just quickly going to pick these up, and then I'll be right back. Yeah, I think we're mostly done here. There's a couple that doesn't want to scoop up. Well, just one. So pretty easy. We're not full yet. Almost there. We're 64 out of 80. See if we can get this thing back on the cutty. Okay, just careful for your mining arm. Don't want to boop it. You can see there's a little bit of damage on it already. But if that gets broken, basically done for. Quickly gonna close my ramp, and then we'll look for more ore. I am trying to get my things into my cargo hold. For example, drag this. But you can see there's an infinite sign. I'm trying to fix it by going FI, but it's just loading and loading and loading. I'll quickly wait here for a minute and see if I can fix it. It doesn't seem to fix itself. Hopefully we will still be able to sell out of the cargo hold of the rock. Otherwise we're gonna have to store the ship and log off to fix it. But we still need to mine a little bit to have a full rock, and then we'll quickly see how much we can get. Let me just start scanning for a little bit more to fill us up. We found something here. Let's quickly take a look at what it is. It was 4k away. There's about 4, 5. Maybe I can fill myself up with this. Let me just see. So heronite, 4 pieces, 5 pieces. I'll quickly take a land, and then we can mine them. I think it will fill us up. I'll quickly take a look. Hopefully the ramp is decent this time around. I just wanna make sure I land pretty evenly. Yeah, let's quickly see if we can pull up the rock, and then we'll go sell to see how much we can make. It's almost been an hour, so I think it will just be about an hour of mining to get the full rock so far. Okay, we're out. Nice. I'll quickly mine all of these and then see if the thing is full. Hopefully this fills us up completely. Here we go. We're almost there. Yeah, we're all done. We didn't manage to fill it completely. We're like 3 well, ACUs off. ACUs. So not completely, but we're definitely ending on a 69. So pretty decent. I think I'm gonna quickly go sell these. We're pretty close to full, right? Like only 3. So it should match pretty decently the number that we want. But we'll take a look. It has been about an hour now. It's probably going to be an hour once we get to the mining station to sell. And hopefully the system works and we will be able to sell. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go to the station, store the rock with my cutlass on it, and then we'll be able to sell. I'll quickly make my way over there and see if we can do this. Here we go. We got over the little lip. Sometimes the rock gets stuck there. Yeah, about an hour. Not too bad. With all the searching and flying as well for the minerals, right? So it's not just pure mining, it's also the travel time and so forth, like since we started. So let me quickly get in here. Let me go sell. I'll probably meet you guys at the selling station. It's the same station we got the rock from. We can also sell there. So I'll quickly head over there and I'll probably see you there. If you don't know the mining station anymore, maybe you forgot, it is North Guard, right? It's the mining station, so you can go there if you want to. Any mining station will do. I'm just choosing this one since we started there, so that you're just used to it. And it's pretty convenient since you know the layout now. But I'll quickly go over there. Okay, we have arrived. Now we just need to find a place to land. I'm just going to land on a landing pad, since it's pretty safe, I guess. There's a ship already on the other one. It's been there for ages. But we basically just want to sell here. You can see the shop is just on our right hand side when we land. There's a little horn on top of it. So I'm just going to land here. There we go. Let's go see if we can sell. I'm hoping it's not bugged. Sometimes it can be. So if it is, don't worry, it's not you, it's the game. Let's get out. So you're going to see a little yellow horn on top of the building. Just quickly seeing if everything is closed. See how much this can go for. Almost full rock. We need 3 out of 80 left, right? So 77.69 is our number that we filled the rock with. Let's see if we can sell. So you to choose your thing here. Try cutlass, I believe. Cannot choose the subcategory. Cargo grid. Why can't I see my rock? Okay, I can't see my rock at the moment. So I'll quickly go to the space station, store my ship, and then I'll come back. And hopefully the rock is still inside. Okay, I'll quickly make my way over to Hull L1. I'll quickly show you where it is again. Maybe you forgot. You already been there if you followed along. So you can go there by opening up your map, scrolling. Keep scrolling. And then it's one of these. It is this one. So I'm gonna go here. I'm quickly gonna get out and then I'll meet you probably at the space station. Okay, finally arrived at the space station. I'm quickly gonna land. Then I'm probably gonna store and then I'm gonna log out and log back in. That last time fixed it for me. It's very risky, I think, since you can lose your rock, I believe. But I'll probably wait a couple of seconds before I log out, just so the server can update and register that everything is fine. We just land. We're back here. Let's quickly store, and then I'll give it a quick log off, and then I'll be right back. So store should be pretty decent. Then I'll probably log off for like 5 minutes. I'll probably just completely, yeah, I'll just exit the menu and then give it 5 minutes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Let's quickly call the Cutlass and hope and pray that we can access the inventory of our little rock, and maybe just hope it's still there as well. So let's quickly see. Hang on, 4. I'm definitely going to take a look at where we can sell this. I have seen some people sell at the refinery station, but I don't know if they go to the admin's office or if they go to the refinery. But first, we need to deal with the inventory bug. Please. Okay, it doesn't say infinite anymore. Nice. Let's just see if we can move this to the vehicle. Okay, everything is moved to the vehicle. If it doesn't have the infinity sign there, then we're all good to go, right? So let's go see if we can actually go sell this now. To go to admin's office, you get into the elevator and you choose Galleria, right? Let's quickly choose that. Just wait for it. It's maybe a little bit of a ride for you. It's like for me. Wait a bit of a ride. Then you go up the stairs. You don't die here while going up. Today has been quite an experience trying to fix the rock. Sometimes it does bug out, right? Otherwise, you will be able to sell it at the mining station if it doesn't bug out for you. But we did manage to get everything. Now for the drop down, we can see our grey gate rock at this moment here as well because it didn't bug out. But we can also see our Cutlass, and then here is the Hardenite that we farmed. We can sell it for 137. I think you can only sell 500 units per trade. Let me just quickly see. So successful, and then we still have left another 70 something. So pretty decent income, isn't it? So yeah, that's basically how you can start your journey to being a millionaire. Now I would have farmed a little bit more if the inventory wasn't bugged. Hopefully they fix it next patch for you so that you can actually sell from the rock and your cutty without the inventory being broken. But hopefully this video was interesting. If it was, please leave a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, then you can watch this video right here where I go cave mining with my FPS multi-tool. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.